Greetings.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Got the team back together. Heather's back from a 3-day vacation. Gib's back from a whole week vacation.
Yeah.
Gib, the director. Gib, any messages to your friends? Hello. He was gone to celebrate his birthday for a whole week. So. And we're glad our friends are back with us here. And we're back to start a new week with a lot going on in the weather department, Heather.
Yes, a lot going on, but at least the good news is that kids are already on winter break today, so not as many kids having to wake up early wondering if the schools are closed because they already don't have school.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, we have some county offices that are closed, Meals on Wheels, things like that.
Yeah, I just looked outside our front door here in Leelanau County, and visibility's not great.
Power outages we're dealing with too.
You got that right.
Yeah. Not here, but in a lot of other locations in northern Michigan. So
tens of thousands, yeah.
Yeah, thousands. So maybe you're tuning in because you want to know how much snow we're going to receive in addition to what we've already seen. If you like the snow, the extended forecast is for you.
All right.
Just about every day.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Winter in northern Michigan.
Yeah, yeah. Winter solstice happened. We're gaining more daylight. Along with the snowfall.
Exactly.
Yeah. So let us know if you have any questions about the forecast. I will likely answer a lot of those, but if you have something specific you want answered, go ahead and pop that question into the comments. And we also do a weather quiz too. So let us know where you're tuning in from. We have seen a lot of newer faces and names. So we do this digital studio every morning at 8:35. And this is a relaxed, fun, friendship and forecasting kind of format. It's not strict. Just hang out, we talk with our friends, we talk weather.
Yep.
Yeah.
Might as well get to it. Yeah, we have more people watching. A lot more people watching than normal, Heather, yeah.
Okay, we'll get into it. So we're talking about record snowfall on this day in 1989. Traverse City Cherry Capital Airport set that new daily record for snowfall. How much snow fell? 4.2, 6, or 8.4 inches of snow.
I'll read your comments, your guesses here in a few minutes.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's start with the alerts. That's where we have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things going on, but the weather story remains the same, wind and snow. That's going to be the main concern today. We have a blizzard warning in place in Luce County, highlighted in red. You can see that blizzard warning extends all the way into the western upper peninsula too. Winter storm warning in effect for the other portions of the eastern UP and the northern lower. And that's where we are expecting stronger wind gusts too, in addition to accumulating snowfall. And winter weather advisories highlighted in that purple color, more of that blue purple color, and that will expire at 7 o'clock tonight. That's for additional snowfall. Less amounts of snow are expected with that winter weather advisory, but still stronger wind gusts too. Here's a look at what we're seeing right now. Radar and satellite showing you that snow. Much of us waking up to that snow. Some spots could see heavier bands of snow, especially in the darker purple colors. And with stronger wind gusts too, we are expecting that rapid drop in visibility at times today. So stronger wind gusts are close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes. That's where we have 40s on Mackinac Island, Pellston, Sheboygan, Charlevoix, Traverse City, Manistee, Ludington, even Cadillac, now Houghton Lake. These are updating as we speak. So we are seeing stronger wind gusts, 30s and 40s for most. Temperatures are starting to drop. They'll continue to fall throughout the day today. So we already reached our high temperatures early this morning for most. 14 degrees now in Sault Ste. Marie, 19 in Pellston, Rogers City, Boyne Falls, 21 in Cadillac, and the last 30 degrees right now is in Mount Pleasant. Here's a look at the travel conditions. So we do have a weather warned day today because of that snow and wind. We are expecting rapid drops in visibility, and especially where there's spots in the open road. That's where you could still see some blowing snow and drifting on the road after the snow stops falling today. And then Tuesday, another round of snow showers move in. Wednesday, scattered lake effect snow. So it could be still slick tomorrow and Wednesday. Look at Monday on Stormcast. Snow will continue along with the wind. You can see it'll really pick up out of the northwest. Now, this afternoon, some of that will start to let up, but it's closer to the evening hours where we'll start to see snow diminishing. Still expect lake effect snow to remain tonight in the northwest snow belts, close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes. Now, early tomorrow, few early lingering lake effect flurries. And then tomorrow looks like later day, even by the afternoon. That's where we are expecting that next round of snow showers. More of that snow, higher amounts will be west of I-75, and still some snow around by Tuesday night. Wednesday, that scattered lake effect, as mentioned, under the northwest snow belt. So that's where we're going to see additional lake effect snow throughout Wednesday. Here's like a Monday snowfall, anywhere from 1 to 5, 6 inches of snow in addition to what we've already seen. So we have seen quite a bit of snow already this morning, the last couple hours of the morning, and you can see this is in addition. So closer to Rogers City, Alpena, 4 to 5, 4 closer to Kalkaska, Bel Air, 4 to 6 locally higher amounts in parts of Chippewa County, especially where we could see that lake effect snow picking up. And then Tuesday, throughout the day, we are expecting additional few inches of snow. So when it's all said and done, closer to around 8 inches in Kalkaska, Bel Air, 6 to 7 through Frankfort, Manistee, Ludington, 5 to 6+ inches through Traverse City, even parts of Leelanau County, 6 inches in Rogers City, 5 to 6 through Whitefish Point, Newberry. And you can see the darker blue colors, we could see higher amounts in those locations. Now, winds pick up today, too. That's the other weather story. Gusty northwest winds, gusting in the 40s and 50s. That does mean blizzard-like conditions are likely today. With the stronger wind gusts and temperatures falling, expect wind chill values to be in the single digits or even below 0. So if you are outside, you still have to snow blow, maybe shovel. Make sure you're bundling up today. Tonight, still be cold and on the windy side. So with those wind gusts still in the 30s and 40s tonight, expect some blowing snow and drifting. Some of the wind will diminish into early tomorrow morning, not as strong. Here's look at our highs today. Teens for the eastern upper peninsula, locally heavy snow and wind. Now south of the bridge, teens and 20s for highs. Some spots could reach closer to 30. Locally heavy snow and wind. 24 in Traverse City today, 25 in Frankfort and Benzonia. Gusty northwest wind, locally heavy snow. Highs remaining mainly in the 20s south. Look at our lows tonight. So single digits, teens for the eastern upper. Again, with the wind chill, it will feel significantly cooler than this. Below 0 most spots in the eastern UP. Feel like affect snow showers, so blowing snow and drifting are still likely. 18 degrees in Petoskey, 15 in Bel Air. Feel like affect snow showers. Those will be close to the shoreline of Lake Huron. 20 in Bel Air, 19 in Traverse City. Frankfort tonight too. Feel like affect snow showers. South, you could see a few flurries. I think it's going to be cloudy otherwise. Highs or lows tonight will be the mid to upper teens and some low 20s. And still, wind chills will be on the chilly side. Weather warning day today, snow and wind, so showers tomorrow return. Lake effect kicks up behind it. Now, New Year's Eve is Wednesday. Expect lake effect snow, cooler temperatures too. Highs only barely reaching the teens on New Year's Day itself. Some scattered lake effect too. Scattered lake effect Friday. A few snow showers north Saturday. Another round of snow showers return Sunday. So just about every day you can expect snow in the forecast. Not always consistent, but we'll pick up quite a bit of snow this week in some spots.
And for those of you just tuning in, hi, maybe some new faces on this Monday.
Yeah, good morning.
We're based here in northern Michigan, and yeah, we do this every Monday through Friday at 8:35. So now it's the time we get to connect with our friends and see who's watching, see what's going on with our friends.
Hey, let us know where you're tuning in from, too. We like to know where our friends are. Just helps us out, too, if you guys have any questions with the weather.
Chris knows the drill. He's watching from East Lansing. And Susan's saying good morning. Joel's saying good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub at 65 and... Okay, yeah. 65 and sunny, Heather. You may have to update your forecast. Heading to the beach today for a swim. Yeah.
Okay.
Joel, put in some eye drops or something, kind of clear out
Maybe
the
your
eyes
weather app is set to the wrong location and you haven't looked outside yet. That could be the issue.
Sip on some coffee or something to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, maybe splash some cold water in your face. I don't know.
Dreaming of warmer days. Scott is chiming in from Brighton. Thanks for watching, Scott. We have Gail watching from Kingsley, where it's 21, feels like 2. It's windy and snowy there, about 6 inches of snow and still coming down. And then Susan is also commenting here, 20.7 degrees in the 100-acre woods. It's dropped 7 degrees in the last hour. Current snow total is 4.5 inches. The highest wind gust, 12.5 miles per hour, north-northwest.
Okay.
Love the detailed comment here, Susan.
We do like that. I've seen your emails, too. I appreciate those, Susan.
Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls, 19 degrees, snowing and very windy. Rocco watching from Indian River. Rocco's up north.
Nice.
And it's 18 and snowy. Tom is saying good blustery morning. Glad I did all my grocery shopping yesterday. Think I'll hunker down all day with a fire in the fireplace and a cup of hot cocoa.
We were just talking on the TV side of things before this, and Brenda and I, we need to go grocery shopping today. So we haven't really got a lot of groceries since we were off and out of town. So I don't know if I actually brave it today or just make do with. Maybe it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich day.
There you go. Yeah, you can make do with what you have.
Or maybe macaroni and cheese. I don't know, but.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Maybe some lasagna or something, if you have the ingredients.
Don't have the ingredients for. I used my last ground frozen beef that was in the freezer yesterday because I didn't want to go to the store yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well, so we have Mr. Robert watching from Indian River, 17 and blowing snow. And Michael Kimberly, looks like a combined joint Facebook account here, wants to know, how long is the bomb cyclone planning on sticking around? How long is our warning for? Some say 1 a.m., others 7 a.m. tomorrow. Help.
Okay, what county are you in? That's what will determine how long that warning or advisory is in which county, because they all expire at different times of the day because it really depends on which location you're in. But that bomb cyclone is going to continue to exit off to our east. So just through much of the day today, we'll say daytime hours will be impacted by it. But if you're in Leelanau, Grand Traverse County, you're going to see some of that lake effect linger today.
And Michael Kimberly guessing 6 inches for them.
Okay.
Unless that's a weather report.
It could be.
It could be.
It's very possible.
Could be. All right, so we'll wait for Michael Kimberly to update us on their location. Oh, Bethel doesn't have power this morning.
Oh, no.
Watching from Manistee. Not a great start to the week, Bethel.
No.
Thanks for still watching.
Hopefully you're staying warm. Maybe you have a generator. Maybe you have blankets and candles.
Chris saying good morning from Pontiac. Extremely windy and icy. Be safe out there, she says. Susan saying good morning again. It's really snowing and blowing here. Whiteout conditions. It's, only 18 degrees in Kalkaska. Saw Leo the Trout last night.
Oh.
Downtown Kalkaska. Hey, Leo.
You waved to him?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm 10 and 2, Heather. Gotta be safe. No time. No opportunity to wave.
Whoa.
It's kind of
okay, now Leo's sad. He's crying.
Nope,
and now his tears are freezing because it's that cold.
No, safety first. And I don't think fish cry.
Leo cries. He has feelings.
I just go, what's up?
You did not do that.
No, I didn't. Joel is guessing 8.4. Gail's going with the same thing. And yes, Susan, send Heather an email. Yep. Appreciate that.
I appreciate the picture too with the ruler of the snow. It's very helpful, and I pass those along to National Weather Service too. So those are very helpful for us.
It was the overview of this morning's sky warn, she said. Paul saying good morning from Rogers City. Chris going with C. Tom wanted to know how the drive-in was for me around 2. Not too bad. I just went 45.
Yeah.
Which is well under the speed limit, but staying safe.
Yeah, and my drive wasn't too fun, closer to 3. So, but I'm driving on the edge of Grand Traverse County and parts of Benzie right now, so it's kind of treacherous. Hopefully the plows got out. I know they probably weren't in a big rush just because schools weren't open this morning. Takes them a while to address the road conditions, but blowing snow and drifting, and there's also a layer of ice underneath the snow. So I was going like 25 through much of the way here because I have some turns too. So you just take it slow if you do have to leave. I mean, if you don't have to leave the house though, hunkering down is not bad.
Yep.
But we have to be here to report the news and weather. So.
Susan's going with 6 inches for the weather quiz.
Okay.
Paul's going with the same thing. Paul is going big, 8.4. Wally, what's going on with Wally? Saying, good morning, Heather. Very nice dress. Good morning, Brenda. Nice tie. As for the question of the day, we were asking, how would you rate 2025? 0 to 5 stars. It's kind of sad to see. There were a lot of 0 and 1 and 2 stars.
And that was winning at one point.
I'm like, hope next year's better. Anyway, Wally is saying that he thinks it's been a pretty good year. We had a good summer, and it looks like you're having a good winter. Lots of snow for the snowmobiles. By the way, Wally's in Florida, North Fort Myers.
But he does spend his summer in Mayo.
Yeah, for the good winter. Yeah, lots of snow for the snowmobilers, downhill skiers, yes. And for the quiz, he's guessing C. It's been very nice in North Fort Myers. No humidity. We're running in the low 80s.
A low 80 would just about make my body just be in shock.
Yeah.
Just right about now.
Be toasty.
Be too hot.
Alice is saying hi to Facebook fans. We're your fan, Alice. You got a
Yeah.
lot of fans. It's 23 in Alpena and snowstorm. Kathy wants to know, any chance of sunshine in the near future? I need my solar charge. I like that, Kathy.
I think as far as widespread sunshine in the forecast, not likely because of the lake effect, the clouds. But I think maybe Wednesday we'll see a break in the cloud covered spots because of the lake effect. So maybe some brief sunshine on Wednesday. Overall, though, looking pretty cloudy Thursday and Friday. So maybe Saturday. I do think it's going to be mostly cloudy Saturday, but lack of snow chances in the northern lower could give way for some peaks of sun, too.
Speaking of Wednesday, New Year's Eve, Gibby, if you don't mind getting that graphic all good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Christine is saying, good morning, Brendan and Heather. It's 17 out. Feels like 7. It's so windy and snowy here in Akiak. Remington did not mind going outside, but Winston was like, no way. Did put his jacket on and he went, go do your business, Winston.
Yeah, no, I don't blame him.
And have a safe drive home, she said.
Thank you.
My mom's watching from Port Huron. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mama Kinney.
Saying, good morning, Facebook friends. Having my family home for Christmas was the best gift ever. Hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. Have a safe day. Yeah, it was nice to have some family time and have some good food and tried a new restaurant in downtown Port Huron. Yeah.
New
Really
to
good.
you
It's,
or new to the area?
Like 6 months old.
Okay.
So new to me, new to the area. It was really good, like a steak and seafood place. So.
That sounds good.
And we live in darkness, it seems, this time of year with not a whole lot of sunlight. So if it was sunny, we'd be able to see the St. Clair River across Sarnia, but it's dark. You just see the lights, twinkle the lights. So anyway, yeah, nice family time. So hi, Mom. And Benji has the place back to himself. Benji the dog.
He's going to be like 3 days, I think, he's going to be sleeping to regain his energy again.
His nephew Cliff, 85-pound Cliff, was there. They got along.
Yeah.
It just takes some time for Benji to get used to Cliff.
He's used to being only child. I get it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Chris, we'll get to the studio update in a little bit here. David wants to know, how's the Paradise area?
Paradise.
Yep.
Let me go. I need to go to my weather graphics to actually show you on radar first.
So since we have a lot of new viewers, we'll do a quick explanation here. This is our temporary set. This is our conference room. These are just temporary banners and things. So Heather has to go down the hall to the weather closet, as we like to call it, and that's where her weather computers are located. And she's probably there by now, clicking around. It's not too far of a walk.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you want to go full, Gib? Thanks.
All right. Paradise. Let's see if it comes up here. Okay, that's Paradise area. You can see snow right now. And we're under that advisory or winter storm warning. Looks like we're closer to 18 degrees. Let's see right here with the temperatures. Yep, 18, closer to Newberry, so that would be close enough to Paradise. That weather reporting station close to Newberry went down earlier this morning, but visibility also shows you too a good picture of where it's a rough go through the eastern upper peninsula. No visibility on Mackinac Island. You can see closer to Paradise, Newberry, 3/10 of a mile in visibility. So with that snow and wind, could even see some freezing on the ground, being that it's 18 degrees. It's not ideal conditions in the land of Paradise this morning.
All right, David, hopefully that answers your question. Thanks for tuning in today. As Heather makes her way down. Get in here to the temporary studio.
I'm trying.
Get in here.
I'm trying.
Susie Q is saying good morning. It's 19. Frederick Burr. Hope you both had a great Christmas. We sure did. We spoiled our family and they spoiled us. It goes both ways. How much snow does Frederick get today? She wants to know.
Y'all are making me run back and forth. I'll be back.
And she's saying, hopefully a lot. We need it for all the resorts and businesses in northern Michigan. Please no more rain. She's staying home and wants everybody to have a great day. I was driving back from Port Huron yesterday, and rain and a lot of the snow went away, Heather.
Oh, yeah, a lot of melting yesterday because we were above freezing, and then we were raining. Okay, let's see here. So, snowfall graphic. Let's see. Last time, I think it was close to 5 or 6 inches, I remember correctly, in total. So by tonight, maybe 4 to 5 inches there in Frederick. And then by Tuesday, you'll see additional shot of snow. So this is, you know, that 2-day total, closer to Frederick, maybe closer to 8 or 9 inches total. And keep in mind too, with the wind, we could see higher amounts in some spots just because of drifting and blowing.
Oh, I think she's coming back. Wow.
What?
Hi, welcome back.
Hi.
Chris is saying, don't say 6, 7 of snow, LOL, because the kids are saying 6, 7.
You know, if that's the kids' entertainment today, since they're not in school, so be it.
I don't think our generations really understand what's going on with that, but.
I mean, I used to say things in school too, and my parents were like, what? What's the saying? Yeah.
Alice is guessing C. She's going big too. And Rocco's saying hi. Hi, Rocco. Steve's saying good morning. Cast and crew already been shoveling. Very brisk outside, he says. Charmaine is watching from Traverse City. I'm thinking that's what that means. And her sons are heading to Frankfurt to do some surfing, Heather.
You know, with
Imagine
the
that.
high waves today, great day to do it. As long as they have personal flotation device.
Yeah, check with Mom, too. Make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's already passed along. Be careful. Call me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Not my cup of tea, but I get it. You like to do it.
Yeah. Susie Q is guessing C for the quiz. Probably 6 inches so far for us, but probably 12 inches for today. That's her own forecast, Heather.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Fair.
That's what she's forecasting.
Okay.
And Steve can't give an estimate on snowfall. Higher in places, lower in others.
Yep.
Yep.
It's hard when it's blowing around. And it's dry snow too. So because it has less water content, it's going to be blowing around even more today. Less sticking.
We have an update from Michael Kimberly.
Yeah.
Sheboygan by Mackinac City, they say.
Okay, Sheboygan. I believe that one is until 1 in the morning, but let me double check here.
Okay.
Sheboygan is under the winter storm warning till 1 in the morning. That is for the winds, and that's additional snowfall. Now, this was issued at 2 in the morning, where they did say 6 to 9 inches, but that's snow total for the whole day until 1 in the morning. So probably see closer to maybe 4 or 5 inches in addition to what we've already seen, and then wind gusts as high as 55. You could see even more, just depending on that lake effect snow tonight.
All right. Nancy is saying Charlevoix, and then also saying Bloomfield Hills, very windy, power outages and snow starting. Yeah, seeing a lot of new faces, a lot of new names. So thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Joel is saying my generator is sitting out the back door. I will backfeed if needed. And Rocco's saying that Jeff says hi again. Paula's question for you, Heather. Do you think TC will break a daily snowfall record?
It's very possible, or we might get close to it.
Vicente's with us again. He was joining us at 6:20. He's saying, hey, y'all. Hi, Vicente.
Hi, Vicente.
Belinda is saying, older I get, the more that winter really sucks. Be safe out there today.
You know, I understand that.
Just, you know, the penguin walk you have to do, the risk of slipping and falling.
Yep.
it can
Just
do
like
more damage to your body.
Shoveling too. Yeah.
Our friend Thomas saying good morning. It's 28 and light trace of snow in Ionia. 18 and 3 inches of new snow on Bois Blanc Island. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. He's going big, 8.4 inches, and God bless.
Okay.
Bonnie's with us again, saying no sun in Milwaukee either. Although you folks in Wisconsin get a lot more sunshine during the winter.
Absolutely.
Definitely jealous. The prevailing winds bringing in those clouds in northern Michigan.
The west side of the state especially.
And a lot of times it's nice and sunny there in eastern Wisconsin. And Roseanne, listening to the police scanner, a lot of issues. Yeah, we've been hearing that in the content center too. Stay home, folks. And she's saying, I hope you two live close. Be safe.
We're both close enough where we can take our time. Also, no rush to get home for me. I mean, I miss my cat, but I can take as long as I need to.
More comments. We love it. Joe watching. So, are they pulling people off the roads yet? Or are people still able to travel? We haven't heard of any road closures.
No.
At this point.
I have seen like road commissions saying it's really slick out and to stay home if you can. In certain counties, I saw Benzie County saying it, Otsego County, just to give them probably some time to plow the roads, but we're still allowed to travel if that's your question.
Joe said that he just saw something from Glen Lake Fire 57 minutes ago telling people to stay home.
Yeah.
Have not seen anything for TC yet. I'm sure that's just the general consensus from law enforcement, first responders. If you don't have to travel, don't.
Also, you know, when there's a blizzard warning, we're talking Luce County, if you're under that blizzard warning, it is implied to stay home that travel is hazardous. So, especially in those locations and all through the western Upper Peninsula, definitely urging people to stay home. But, you know, here, there's a lot of rural areas where there's open roads. And so that blowing snow across the road, it's not fun. It's going to have some issues with visibility. And it's going to be hard for the road commission to even keep up with the snow, even if it's not falling. So, yeah, I think I'm just urging people to stay home if you can. But we understand. We have to drive home, so.
Have that hot chocolate like our friend Tom's doing. 8.4 is Joe's guess. Chris said no more snow. The rain is better. Susie Q saying, thank you, I thought so, Heather.
Okay.
Donna is saying wind seems worse than snow. And when you get those combination, wind and snow, not great.
Not
great.
fun. And also we're wind chill values when it is this cold. And that northwest wind coming from Canada and off the lake, yeah, it's a lot more cold. Bone chilling cold today. Yeah.
Rocco's going with C. Susan's power just went out for about 5 minutes in Kalkaska.
Ooh.
And she's hoping it stays on, and we do too. Roseanne goes, hope you're using snowmobiles to get back home. I don't think we're at that point yet. But you know, we have heard stories back in the day. Of course, we're here, not we, but we as a whole here at the station, mostly 24/7. It's a 24/7 operation, except for a little bit on the weekends. But when we have to provide news and weather coverage, there have been times where people have had to stay here overnight. There have been backup plans to maybe bring in a snowmobile.
Yeah.
Now, this was like decades ago. I don't know if snowmobiles were actually used, but I have heard that people have had plans to stay the night.
Yeah.
Whether that actually happened,
The Christmas Eve
sure.
blizzard of 2022, Joe and I were like, we'll stay if we have to.
Yeah.
Joe brought his sleeping bag. He already had a location set up to sleep here. But my neighbor is like driving out on the edge of Grand Traverse County. Some locations over there, you can see where the snowmobile tracks are right on the side of like M72. And so people are taking the snowmobiles out next to the road already.
And Thomas is asking, Heather, when's the best time to travel from Flint to TC? This afternoon or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Simple as that, Thomas.
Yep.
There you go. Thomas's Brendan and family are downstate and coming home. So it sounds like that's the reason he's asking. And spell the right way, too, by the way, Thomas.
Which Brendan appreciates.
D-A-N.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brendan, Brendan, a lot of different ways. Joe is back here with a question. Didn't Traverse City break the daily snowfall back in 2017 or 2018 when we had that winter tornado and got slammed big time within 4 hours?
Are we talking about this specific day?
Just saying, didn't TC break the daily snowfall back in 2017 or 18? So I don't know about the day.
I'm not entirely sure. I will need to know the date, just because this record that we're talking about will be, this December 29th. And the records, we're just looking at Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport. So maybe Traverse City proper might have seen a little bit more or less. Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport's just outside of the city. But this is where we get reliable climate information. So that's why I'm going off this record. If there was more that fell that day, not entirely sure if it did break a record.
It's good to see John back in the chat. Haven't seen John at least live here for a while. It's saying 18 degrees in Boyne, Walloon area, 6+ inches. Saying good morning, Brendan. Hi, John. Roads will be cleaned, and John's guessing C for the weather quiz. And then we'll do one more refresh until Heather gets to, or maybe somebody can ask another question so she can run back to the weather closet.
Oh, you want me to run back?
And
he likes this.
No. I just want people to get the weather information that they're requesting.
Yeah,
Heather.
no, this is all of you under alias names asking me all these questions, pretending you're living in all these other
I'm that
spots.
talented? You see what I have here.
Just kidding.
I can't pull that off.
Just giving you a hard time.
Susan is back saying, I wish my power would go out, LOL. The last time we did lose power was the day before our generator was installed. I'd just like to see it work once. All that money invested.
Okay.
She wants to make sure probably everything
I'll
works
tell
as
you,
it should.
We have a few more months of winter still, so don't count your chickens just yet.
And Roseanne's saying, since the studio's getting remodeled, maybe they need to expand and add video? Or on that point, Roseanne, we do have that new set to show you here in a little bit. But we want to get to the weather first. And then those wondering, we'll show you that studio.
Yeah.
And then Joe said, okay, sorry, I didn't realize we were talking about specifically today. Sorry.
Oh, totally fine.
And Chris is saying, I heard all 83 counties are going to be encrypted in the future on the scanners. That's what I heard. I think
possible.
Some departments are already.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. We'll have to look into that. Just for the fun of it, we'll do one more.
Okay, just for the fun. Yeah, try it.
All right. No more comments as of now, but we'll keep looking, Heather.
Okay. All right, so for this day, this is December 29th, as far back as records go for Traverse City, Cherry Capital Airport in 1989, set a new daily record for snowfall. How much snow fell on this day?
That's really as far back as it goes, 89?
No, I'm just saying as far back as records go. I think we're several decades before this. But this is as far back as records go on this day in 1989. This was a record-setting day.
Okay. We had guessed 6.
Yeah, everyone did. And everyone got it right who guessed 6. So let's look at the weather quiz standings. Everybody's 1 for 1. Our Facebook viewer today was Larry from Shelby Township.
Director Gibbert's back on the standings list.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And Christine said lights are flickering here. They're in Akiak. Oh boy. And Susan's saying they're all going to digital trunking. I haven't heard that term, but I have to do some research on that.
Like, you know what you're talking about. We'll take your word for it.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, Gib.
Gib, you're steering this ship. Where are we going next? Ooh.
Oh, and the Gib gets to try the new... Oh, wait, we got computers at the weather desk now.
Yep, we got that. And a new camera has been added. I think that was the one hanging out in the lobby for a while.
Okay.
So for those of you who are not aware, we have a brand new set. This is right across the hall from where we are down in our temporary set. Looks beautiful, doesn't it, Heather?
Beautiful. We still have a green screen for those curious. I've gotten that question a few times. We're still going to keep the green screen. Industry standard wise makes sense for us. We have other presentation areas too. So we'll just have to see how we end up utilizing the space, but a lot of fun options to come.
And as of now, our engineers are working on installing the cameras, reworking all the cables and things like that. And those cables are going up in the ceiling and around and down. There's just I say a lot of work. In my mind, it's a lot of work. But our engineers, they're experienced. They know what to do. And they're putting the pieces together. In fact, can you see, Heather, it looks like the red light?
Yep, on the bottom.
Yeah, both the weather desk and the news desk. So we're able to change those lights. And then you see all those black areas there. Those are monitors. And you get to have a lot of fun with all that. So for those of you wondering, that's what's going on there. And then we hope to get in the new studio next month at some point and start broadcasting from there.
Yeah, and this is just our temporary studio as is right now. So that's why we look a little bit different. And there's our station manager, TJ, sitting there, standing there.
Wait, where was
he's right.
Oh, TJ.
He's
with then Chief Engineer Mike.
Yep.
Oh, there's pointing.
Yeah, talking. Look, the plans are being made right now. Where we're gonna put cameras. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
What's gonna look like.
Do we have audio in there, Gib? Can we hear what they're saying? No,
Can we tune in?
So it's so much fun.
Yep.
And we've really enjoyed keeping our friends up to date.
Yeah, and once we have a date which we're debuting it, we'll let you know. We don't have that date yet just because there's a lot of other things that have to happen first. But the bulk of the work of at least the set pieces are in there. There's like a lot of behind the scenes stuff that has to go on.
Fun, fun, fun. Our friend Ethan, our coworker Ethan.
Hi Ethan, Merry Christmas, Merry belated Christmas.
He's saying, hello all. I was hoping I was going to be able to sleep in. Ugh, I don't like when I can't leave, but that's how today will likely be. Welcome back, Heather.
You can leave. Just have to drive slow, Ethan.
And Susan says our new scanner is supposed to come today, I think is what she was saying. Joe says, so curious, what did it take to become a meteorologist/weather person?
I went to school for my bachelor's of science in meteorology. So my original plan was actually National Weather Service. So I got my science degree just in case. And I minored in broadcast and media, digital communication, just because I liked TV. It was fun for me. So when I graduated in 2021 at Valparaiso University,
whoop, whoop.
This job was open. Whoop, whoop. Brennan also went to Valpo. And then our chief, Joe Charlevoix, also went to Valpo. So he actually reached out to me and said, is this a job you'd be interested in? And I was like, I don't know. I've never been to Michigan before. I'm not from here, from out west. But I said I love lake effect snow. He's like, okay, we need you here like yesterday. So I applied and I got the job. But I did have my science degree. I had quite a bit of experience on the green screen already. So when I started, they had me on TV within a week and a half. I was doing the ABC 6:30 p.m. show within a week and a half of me being here. And so threw me right into it. And I've been here almost 5 years now.
And what I find interesting, I have a lot of friends in that field, meteorology field. And a lot of them have known since they were little kids that they wanted to be a meteorologist. It's one of those fields where you just know early on, it seems.
Yeah.
That's not the case, of course, with every single person, but a majority, it seems, oh, how long have you known? Oh, yeah, since I was a little kid. I just find that to be interesting.
Ever since I was 5, I wanted to be Heather with the weather. And most of my classmates, it's funny, usually around 5, 6, or 7 years old, the ones who are very dedicated and want to do it as a career, that aren't just you know, like regularly interested in weather, like actually want to learn the science of it, are the ones that I've known for a very long time. So a lot of my colleagues that are in either broadcast or National Weather Service or research fields or government-related jobs, they have known for a very long time. And usually it's like a big weather event. So when we all shared in college why we were, you know, wanting to be a meteorologist, everyone's like, oh, it was the tornado of something year, and they're all from the Midwest area. I didn't have a big weather event. I just loved weather. And my dad loves weather too, so I just grew up a very weather-centered family. We love to ski. So we were always looking at the weather. We watched news a lot. So I just said I wanted to do that. And TV was kind of a goal, then wasn't, then was, and now is. And so here I am.
Yes. And she's stuck with us.
Lifer.
Oh. You heard it
Maybe.
here first. So,
But
Joe,
yeah.
good question.
Yeah,
Thanks
so
for
I've done
asking.
all the calculus, physics 1 and 2, differential equations, linear systems and matrices, synoptic meteorology, dynamic meteorology, thermodynamics. So all the science, especially when weather gets complicated, does help me forecasting day to day. I don't always use every single thing that I learned in school, but I can look at stuff and know what's going on, and it all comes back real quick when I need it.
Mm-hmm. All very complicated. Susan loved the profile picture, by the way. The doggies. She goes, and just like that, the snow stopped. Susan-Pat is watching. Good morning.
Hello.
Saying, watching from afar in Dallas. It's been in the 80s here, but we'll be back to northern Michigan soon. Come on back.
Okay, Brendan, this is actual record territory.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we still have 59 people watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still comments here. Heather praying. Susie Q's praying for a foot of snow. She's going skiing in January with a girlfriend on cross-country ski trails at a park in Gaylord. And they do a great job on grooming the trails.
Okay. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, she loves to get outside no matter the season. Get outside, get active. Chris apparently got his new scanner for Christmas.
Okay.
And Joel said, my brother's out plowing. He just sent me a picture of a dead deer with just the feet sticking out of the snow. And Joe said, wow, I grew up watching Joe, probably means Joe Charlevoix as a kid.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Charlevoix's been around
Joe
long
was
enough.
Facebook messaging me for this job.
Yep. And Ethan is saying, Merry belated Christmas too. Yes, I've wanted to be a meteorologist since I was 5. Storm and Foreman, as my teachers would call me. That's a clever one. I like that,
It's a
Ethan.
good one. Yeah.
It's a good one. All right, who else is watching? Joe lived in Tennessee, and we got hit by a tornado about half a mile away from us. We heard the train, the wind, the howl, and everything. Green sky, instant hail, and high winds, and that's what got Joe interested in the weather. Hopefully be able to help people to get safely in time or be alerted.
Yeah.
Or get to safety in time or be alerted. So, and that's a big part of the job, to keep people safe, Heather.
Yep.
I know you know that better
Yep.
than
And we don't
anybody.
see tornadoes here often, but we do occasionally have those tornado warnings, especially during severe weather season. And so, you know, my science background in school is really helpful when few and far between, but it does happen here. Yeah.
Yep. And then Susan and Joe, looks like at least Susan is commenting on Joe's comment. So we will talk about tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll be here.
For the Tuesday edition.
Yeah. The second to last day of 2025.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Already nearing the end.
4:30 to 7 is when we'll be here.
Latest news, weather, and sports.
Yeah.
That's our live TV. That's what we spend our first part of our day doing. And then this digital studio starts at 8:35.
And then on Wednesday night, New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
we're going to be having a fun night, Heather.
Fun.
We'll be live from downtown Traverse City. This is our
Third year.
year doing this.
It is.
And we're going to be live at a new-ish location, new broadcast location from North Bar. We're going to have the party going on behind us. And
They'll be partying, we'll be hosting.
We'll still be partying
Yeah.
safely.
Responsibly.
With
water.
And so if you want to watch from the comfort of your own home, wherever you may be at that time,
Yep.
Facebook, YouTube, and X. You see that big cherry above my head?
Yeah.
That's what descends onto the downtown streets there at Cass and Front, downtown Traverse City.
Yeah, for our non-Northern Michigan friends, it's a very unique Northern Michigan thing that we do to ring in the new year.
We're the cherry capital, so why not put a big old cherry in the sky
So
and have
fun.
a crane lower it,
Yeah.
as we welcome the new year.
Yep.
Should be fun. Gib, I think, said it would be dancing in the background,
Gib?
showing us some of his dance moves. He goes, no.
Gib, come on. Try it.
We have Ethan commenting. Oh, maybe it was Ethan who was going to be showing us the dance moves. I don't know.
I don't know. It's very possible.
Ethan said lake effect was something I grew up with and made me passionate for weather too. I'm also a mathematics minor and geography major.
I'm technically a math minor too, but it was one extra class. So.
Busy.
Yeah.
And then Larry watching from Waterford, formerly from Gaylord.
Oh, fun.
And I think Waterford is really close to where the radar is. There in the Metro Detroit area.
You would probably be correct. I'm not entirely sure.
I think so. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You know, it's time to end this. This might be a record, Heather.
This is absolutely a record.
Wow.
Absolutely. A lot of weather to talk about, a lot of questions,
and a lot of friends to say hi to.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. We do this every Monday through Friday at 8:35 Eastern Time.
Yeah. We'll see you here, same time, same place tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye.